Hi everyone, my name is Vincent Teo and I'm a TV reviewer and professional calibrator. In this video, I'm going to go over some differences I've spotted on the LG C9 versus a 2018 LG OLED to help you decide whether the newer model is worth paying more for. I'm using an LG E8 here to compare, but the findings can be applied to the C8 too. Let's go. Let me introduce the screens. On my left is the LG C9, on my right is the LG E8, which has been firmware updated to include the final near black chrominance overshoot fix. Both are 65-inch versions for as fair a comparison as possible. Both TVs have been calibrated to the same brightness, white point, gamma and color standard, although due to panel variation and off-axis color shifts. Yes, despite its superior viewing angle, OLED can still exhibit a blue tint from an angle. You may see some slight color differences from the camera, so please do not judge picture quality solely from this video alone. Let's start with some attributes where I saw virtually no difference. I get them out of the way. The ABL or automatic brightness limiter behavior from our self-authored expanding white circle test pattern, the upscaling based on this SMPTE RP133 test pattern in 576i, motion performance, the dynamic tone mapping algorithm, they all looked very similar between the LG C9 and E8 review samples I have here in this room. Where the LG C9 pulled ahead was in near black presentation. Both TVs employ dithering to achieve smoother gradation near black, but the C9 was just noticeably cleaner with significantly less macro-blocking noise and polarization across a selection of poorly compressed broadcast material, such as this very dark scene from Father Brown on ITV. Again, I'd like to thank Mr. David Lane from flashbacksales.co.uk, who sells high-quality audio cable, for capturing and transcoding this footage for me. I'll leave a link to his site in the YouTube description below, just in case you're on the lookout to buy an audio cable. When you have less macro blocking and noise in dark scenes, suddenly you can see more shadow detail, and that's certainly the case on the C9. The improvement is truly eye-opening. If you are still seeing excessive polarization and wish to use some decontouring to achieve smoother gradients, the smooth gradation control on the C9 will preserve more fine detail than the C8's or E8's MPEG noise reduction setting, which unfortunately also applies some temporal noise reduction. True motion clear on the LG C9 is equivalent to Dijada 3, while true motion clear on LG 2018 OLEDs is equivalent to Dijada 5. So if you choose to engage true motion clear on the C9, it will introduce less opera effect and interpolation artifacts than if you did so on the E8. In the service menu of the LG C9, you can see an additional chipset to deliver various HDMI 2.1 features, including 48 gigabits per second throughput, enhanced ARC, auto low latency mode, and variable refresh rate, which the C8 or E8 won't have. You also get to see a record of HDMI devices you have connected to the C9. Fortunately, the TV doesn't seem to be logging any bip station viewing habits. Not that I frequent that swell channel. The quick menu icons have been moved from the right side on 2018 sets to the left side on 2019 OLEDs. Presumably, this is to lower the risk of permanent screen burn, since the user menu is located on the left side of the screen anyway. Delving into the accessibility submenu, we discovered that the Beanbird cursor has been replaced by an even bigger teardrop cursor. Like most birds, I guess I'll start missing them when they're gone. And on that bombshell, I like to do a cheeky shout out to our sponsor for this video. Richer Sounds Manchester is my local AV store, and the staff there are friendly, professional, and know what they are talking about. So if you are thinking about buying a new television, even if it's not the LG C9, E8 or C8, please support this channel by considering buying from them. Call 0333 900 0086, mention HDTV test, and you'll receive great price and service. Thanks again for your support. Right, let's investigate HDR. And right off the bat, we noticed that the pop-up notification on the C9 is more translucent and not as bright as that on the E8, again probably to prevent causing permanent screen burn. On many occasions, we found the C9 to complete HDMI handshaking faster than the E8 too. Maybe it's a side benefit of the higher bandwidth HDMI 2.1 chip. In Dolby Vision mode, OLED light defaults to 50 on the E8 and 100 on the C9, perhaps to better align with OLED light 100 in other HDR picture modes. OLED light 50 on the E8 and OLED light 100 on the C9 produced similar levels of light output and tone mapping though, so don't you worry that the values are different. There is also a new peak brightness setting on the LG C9, which you can use to boost the white subpixel to increase light output at the expense of color accuracy. This may be useful for non-critical daytime viewing in a bright room. When displaying content containing static elements such as news logos, both sets will dim its screen brightness gradually over time to reduce the risk of OLED burn-in. But the effect is less noticeable on the C9 compared with the E8 with the latest firmware. Finally, for gaming, the SDR game mode on the C9 no longer has color gamut fixed to white and can be even calibrated using 2-point, 10-point or 22-point white balance controls. But instant gaming response function will allow you to enjoy 13 milliseconds input lag in other calibrated picture modes anyway. There are other additional features on the C9 such as internal pattern generator and AI brightness, which lifts the HDR EOTF for viewing in a bright room using an ambient light sensor. I have to be honest, I didn't have time to test these features thoroughly, but hopefully this video gives you a good overview of what you are getting should you choose to pay more for the C9 at the time I filmed this video. If you are a serious gamer, you should strongly consider forking out extra for the C9. The combined benefits of 13 milliseconds input lag, ALLM and VRR are definitely worth the premium. Otherwise, there are other improvements such as near black cleanliness, eARC, Apple TV app and AirPlay 2 support, which may sway you towards the C9 depending on how much importance you place on them given your budget. If these features are not important to you, just go for the C8 or E8, which are cheaper. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to the HDTV Test YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.